Hey guys, welcome to this workout. There are 2 supersets and 1 triset in this workout. For the first superset, we're going to start with a static lunge with the kettlebell. I have the kettlebell on the side of the leg that is in front. Also, I make sure that my back leg is far enough so that when I go down into the split squat, I am creating a 90-degree angle at both knees. I keep my opposite arm out straight to the side just for balance. You can also put your hand on your hip if that's more comfortable for you. Make sure you go from one side to the other. I'm showing this here how I switch really quickly because I want to keep my heart rate up, and I want to make sure to also push from the front heel as I come back up. That way I feel it in my quads. And if you lean a little bit forward with your upper body, you can also feel it in the glutes, and you want to squeeze the glutes at the top of the motion. And the second exercise is going to be jump lunges, so making sure really to keep the heart rate up. I'm going to start in a lunge position and then I'm going to jump up, switch feet, and notice how I move my arms here. I just do this because it makes me feel like I can maintain my balance a little bit better. If it's more comfortable for you to keep your hands on your hips, then please do so. For the second superset, we're going to start with the horizontal leg press. So I want to make sure that my feet are placed within the middle of the platform. So I'm not too low or too high. I want to make sure that when I am in the flex position, so my knees are closest to my chest, that I have a 90-degree angle at the knees. And also notice how when I'm pressing, I'm not coming all the way back for each rep. I'm trying to maintain the tension in the quads. Also, I flare my knees slightly out so that I feel it in my glutes, and I make sure to breathe out as I press. Here I'm using a pretty heavy weight, then I'm going to lower the weight for the next exercise. This is going to be a single leg side press, and it takes a little bit of positioning to get into the right position for this exercise to feel okay. I have my torso slightly turned and my arms are on my opposite knee of the leg that's working. I have the foot on the platform in the middle of it, and I'm just going until my leg is fully straight. So I want to make sure not to hyperextend here. I'm keeping a slight bend in my knee at full extension. And then another thing to notice is that when I get onto the position, I have to lift my hips up to press the platform away, and then I settle myself down and find the correct position. You're going to complete 10 to 12 reps of this exercise and then move on to the first one again, and then you're going to complete 3 sets of this superset. The last part of this workout is a triset, so we're going to start with goblet sumo squats here. And a sumo squat is pretty much where the leg stance is wider than hip width apart and my toes are pointing slightly outwards. I'm pushing my hips back, keeping my elbows tucked in underneath the kettlebell and pressing through the heels. A quick tip here to get a squat that is ergonomically correct is to imagine that you're pushing down on the ground and spreading your feet apart as you come back up in the squat. Then immediately I'm going to drop the kettlebell in between my legs and I'm going to do a sumo squat. Now, it may feel like this is the exact same exercise, but I actually feel this one more in my glutes, and I feel the goblet squat more in my core and my quads because I have to be a little bit more upright. So this one allows me to lean forward slightly and really squeeze the glutes at the top of the motion. Again, I am separating the ground underneath me as I'm coming back up from the squat. And the last exercise is a variation of the stiff-legged deadlift that I have not tried previously to this. I just kind of came up with it as I was doing the workout, and I thought it might be kind of great to create some imbalance because I always feel that that helps with core strength. So I'm holding one arm out with the kettlebell and it's in front of that same leg on that same side, and then I'm hinging from the hip, keeping a slight bend in my knees and maintaining a neutral spine, and also squeezing the glutes at the top of the motion. And then I'm going to go ahead and complete 12 reps and then do the same thing on the opposite side. And that is it for the workout. I hope you guys like it. If you do, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.